Hi, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be discussing how to deal with an aggressive client or aggressive clients. I know that in my career, I've experienced plenty of aggressive clients, and sometimes we allow ourselves, our ego and our emotions to get in the way and feel like we need to attack the customer. And like I stated in my previous videos, that a lot of times when people are coming at you in an aggressive way or have an issue with you, it's within themselves. It has nothing to do with you. And a lot of times customers just like to see if they can get over on you. But to protect your image, your reputation, and your business, you have to make sure that you always remain professional. So I'm going to give you a couple of pointers on how to tame that ego of yours that we all have and run a successful professional business. Okay, let's get started. Now, the information that I will be providing today will come from my own experience in running my business. I will give you a couple of examples of what happened and how I handled each situation. So let's talk about the first one. I had a client who she ordered a wig unit, and I'm sure you all know what a wig is. I make those. She ordered a wig unit and she asked to get a customized color. So she sent me a picture and I let her know that I will try to get the color as close as possible. It's very important when you are um, conversing with your client that you let them know, even when they send you a picture of something that they want, you always make them aware that, you can get it as close as possible, but it may not look exactly like the picture that they sent you because that other stylist may have used different products, or that everybody, we all have our own different techniques. So it's very important to let them know that you will try to get it as close as you can. However, once the color was completed, the color ended up being lighter than what she requested. I sent her a picture and she hated it. She was like, that's not what I asked for. My birthday is in XYZ days. And I think her birthday was actually like the next day. Um, but I remember her giving me her deposit and booking like on like a couple of days prior. It was literally like a rushed job. It took a while. I mean, it just was rushed. So I literally went to the hair store. This was the day before her birthday. I went to the hair store, got the color or whatever, and it was like a black and reddish color. It was supposed to like an ombre effect. It was supposed to be, but it ended up turning out like a burgundy reddish color. She was like, I don't like it. What are you going to do to fix it? Blah, 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 blah. And I said, well, I can install this wig on you and then you can bring it back to me and I will be able to color it to the closer to the desired look that you're looking for. And she was like, I don't have time for that. It's my birthday. And she was just like being very aggressive, very like just, oh, like I just couldn't even get my thoughts together. So I was just like, listen, if you want, because the product didn't come out how you like, I can give you your refund and we could just cancel the appointment and stuff like that. Well, you don't care about me. It's my birthday and you should do X, Y, and Z. And like at this point, she's starting to, I won't reiterate exactly what was said, but she started being disrespectful. And me, that's something I do not tolerate in my business. You're not going to yell at me. You're not going to text me and talk to me any your kind of way. And I'm not going to argue with you. I'm going to give you your solution and what I can do. And if you don't like what I have to give, then you can have your refund and we could just be done with it. Like you can go find another stylist. It doesn't matter to me. Yes, I love my clients. I honor how they feel. And it's very it's very rare that I mess up on my work. But sometimes you're gonna make mistakes. I'm a human. But you have some people who just they only understand from their level of comprehension. So I explained to her about 5 times before she really started getting all belligerent and extra. So, I politely let her know. I said, I gave you options on what I could do to fix your issue, and now you're being disrespectful. This is something that I do not tolerate with my business, so you can no longer sit in my chair anymore. Would you like me to refund you by PayPal, Zelle, Cash App? How would you like for me to refund you? So my client is like, at the time, she's like, you really not gonna do my hair anymore? Oh my God, you don't care about me. She's crying. Like at this point, she's sending me a voice message and she's crying. But my thing is I've always stayed in this tone. I was respectful and I didn't curse at you. Once you start cursing at me, then it becomes disrespectful or just any type of, you don't even have to curse at me. It's just a certain way you have to speak to a professional or someone that you need. You need me to provide you a service and you're being belligerent and not comprehending the words that is coming out my mouth. Now I get it. You're probably in a frenzy because it's your birthday the next day and you want your hair to look a certain way and you probably got your outfit and your nails and everything done. And, so everything could go together and flow. But you have to understand that in this business, in this beauty world, sometimes a stylist is going to make a mistake. So back to the story. I ended up releasing her from my clientele. I didn't want that type of behavior. I didn't in my business, and I didn't want her to think that it was okay to disrespect me because I do feel that when someone disrespects you once, they will disrespect you again. And me and this client actually had previous problems. This is not the only problem because most likely clients who are like that, who have that type of temper and don't know how to conduct themselves in a calm manner, they have shown you previously different characteristics that kind of like you get the side eye like, do I really want this type of client in my chair? And previously she would be late, or if she had to drop off a previous wig that she wanted reinstalled, she would like come literally the night before her appointment. And I have to clean it. I have to let it air dry, style it. I like to style my units before my clients come because the time is money. So it allows me to get them in and out the door as quick as possible when it's already styled when they get there. So she just wasn't considerate of my time. So I think this was like the last straw and I was just over it. So I had to release her from my clientele and it was fine. I was okay with it because I've built a lot of customers for myself and a lot of clientele for myself. So, and I know that I know who my I know who my target audience is, and I know that I want my customers and my clients to be as professional with me as I am with them. So this is not the end of the story. She was very upset that she was not able to sit in my chair anymore. So I refunded her. I think the unit might have been like $600. I refunded her the money and I resold the wig for about, I want to say $450. So I sold it for less because it didn't really, I had to make some of my money back. And I knew that I felt like it didn't come out the exact color that it was supposed to be. So it came out one color instead of a two-tone color. So that's another reason why I made the price cheaper. So I sold it. Of course, I posted on my hair page and it was sold and everything like that. And she went crazy. She literally was like bashing me. She's a terrible stylist. And mind you, this was my client for about I would say 2.5 years. I'm a terrible stylist. How are you gonna sell my wig? And I'm just wondering, I'm reading this stuff on her social media page, and I'm just like, girl, I literally asked you if you wanted me to install this wig. You said you didn't want it. And here's the kicker. This is what I was saying to myself. I didn't say it to her. But here's the kicker. The kicker, she went to another stylist and got a different texture hair. But guys, she got the same color. She got the same exact color that I did. I was literally flabbergasted. I couldn't even believe that she made such a big deal about this color and how it was, that's not what she wanted, and then turned around and got it. And the crazy thing is when I posted the unit, everybody loved it. That unit that year sold the most. That hair color sold the most that year. That's how God works. Because I had good intentions and I was trying to provide her with a solution. And the way she responded, it backfired on her and it ended up working out for me. And I was very, very grateful for that. But in that situation, when customers want to get on social media and bash your business, pay it. And when I say pay it, that means pay it no mind, because you can't make everybody happy and you're human, and that's just the way the business goes. That's the way the game goes. It is what it is. Um your work speaks for yourself. My work speaks for itself. If you go to my hair page on Instagram at Wicked Beauty Tresses, you will see how many clients I have. You will see how consistent I am. You will see the quality of my work and my products. And that's why my business is still successful to this day. And not only that, I am very professional and I always remain calm. I'm always sweet. I'm always finding a way to tend to my customers' needs and make them feel beautiful. But see, if you see behind me, this is a little bit off topic. My business is called Wicked Beauty because I feel like in this industry and in life, period, this world is wicked. It's evil. People are mean. They have ill intentions. And what you have to do when that type of energy is thrown at you, you have to make something. You got to make it to beautiful, something beautiful. You got to make it into a beautiful situation for yourself. Make the outcome beautiful for yourself. So I hope these tips help. And like moral of the story, don't get aggressive with your clients. Don't get loud, rowdy, because you have a reputation to protect. You have to protect your business. Your business is your baby. Like, that's something that you have to be fully invested in. You can't allow your emotions, you can have them privately, but don't allow your emotions to project outward in the world where people are seeing you go back and forth with a client or having like a crazy bad temperament. It's not worth it. It's not worth jeopardizing the integrity of your business. So I hope these steps work. And hopefully, if you ever, especially if you're in the beauty field, if you ever experience a situation like this, which I'm sure you have, it takes a lot of intelligence, emotional intelligence, to stay calm, because when you see someone just attacking you like this, and then they're most likely going to twist the story and make you look like the bad guy, which I'm used to it at this point. um it's easy to just react on that, but it's not worth it. Don't do it. I hope you guys enjoyed our little session. Take care. Come back and visit me and subscribe to this channel. Also, a link to my hair channel, Wicked Beauty, will be listed in the description box below. So make sure you subscribe over there as well. This page is more in depth of, about me, what I like to do, my opinions and outlook on the business and life, spirituality, who I am as a person. So I hope you guys enjoy. You have a great day. Bye. See you next time.